welcome to my Flosstube. I'm Sheree. I go by Little Lavender Stitch here on YouTube and on Instagram. Welcome back. It has been a while since I've been on here. It has been 3 weeks since I last did a video, and for a few good reasons. One, the main reason, I lost my stitchy bug and I haven't been able to stitch much. So I think there was a couple of days where I didn't stitch hardly at all, maybe 10 stitches. That wasn't a lot. So that, and I haven't felt like stitching. And then last weekend when I was meant to film, it was Father's Day here in Australia. So we had my parents come and visit us. They came on the Friday and then they left on the Monday. They're about 3-4 hours away from us, so they came and stayed with us for the weekend, which was lovely. And on Father's Day, we went out to a little country town called Hill End, which is about an hour away from us, and it was really lovely. Like, the sun was so nice and warm. We've the weather's getting better here. We're finally into spring, so we left winter behind, thank goodness. It's still cold in the mornings and still cold at night, but the days are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it was lovely to get out of the house and just sit out in the sun and the fresh air. And we had a picnic, we had a sausage sizzle, which was yum. And yeah, we just had a really lovely day out. And then 2 days after Father's Day was my husband's birthday. So he got very spoiled. Didn't do a lot because he says it's just another day. He's just getting older. So we didn't do much. But yeah, 2 days later was his birthday. So, and what else has been happening? And then I've been in a bit of pain. I've been very busy at work and I hurt my back again. So I can't sit for long periods of time. So I've got to try to sit up straight. I have got a pillow behind me now, just to help. I was in so much pain yesterday. I couldn't sit for very long, so I'd sit and then go for walks around the house and then sit again. And yeah, just a lot of pain in my back. But it is getting better today, thank goodness. We've been out, done the shopping. Craig went and spent his birthday money for some new stuff for his car, and getting ready for our holiday. But stitching wise, as I said, over the last 3 weeks, I haven't really done a lot. So I've actually only worked on 5 projects and not a lot of stitches in those projects. So, but I think it's finally coming back to me, which is great. So I'm actually in the mood to go do some stitching this afternoon. Might pop on a movie and do some stitching, I think. So let's get into our stitching. No particular order. It's just whatever I put on the pile here. So in total, I only worked on 5 projects over the last 3 weeks for a total of 3,214 stitches in total. And the first one is Heaven and Earth Designs. It's the mini woodland Santa, artwork by Donna Gelsinger. And that's it there. I really like this one. So this one is done on 25 count 1/1 full cross. And I'll insert pictures of like where I was up to, and this is where I'm up to now. So again, with this one, I'm just working across because it's only a mini. So I filled in a lot of this darker blue here, and I'm doing 2 rows at a time and working across. So as I said, like I worked in all these blues here. I just love the details of these trees with the snow on it. It's just coming out so good. But yeah, can you see that? And coming more into the Christmas tree, which is great. So yeah, getting there. And yes, I'm still finding mistakes. But anyway, it'll keep happening until I get to the end, because I think I said to you with that project, I started doing it, is it called Extreme Cross Country, where I pick one colour and I did that whole colour over the whole entire chart. And then went to the next colour, did that all over the whole entire chart. And then I lost Pattern Keeper. So I moved now because I have everything Apple Watch, Apple phone. So I went to, I got a new iPad, which I'm recording on today. And I went to Markup RXP. So inputting it into Markup RXP, I did lose a bit of progress that I had on it. So yes, I keep finding mistakes, but I'm just working around them. We'll get there eventually. So with Woodland Santa, I did a total of 349 stitches. So that's a bit of progress on it. All right, so my next one is Heaven Earth Designs again. It's called a stitch and shelf, and this one is Max Color. And this one is done as well on 25 count, 1/1 full cross as well. I do most of my projects on 25 count, and it's the easy grid fabric because I'm just hopeless at counting, and I don't like gridding, so I just let it grid itself. Now, don't mind the waste threads on this because I don't know why I haven't cut it off. And it is in my nerd tube, so you'll be able to see. And this is where I'm up to now. So this one I worked on all this bookshelf here and a bit up in this flower border. And then down here I started going. And again with this one, I'm just picking a colour. I'm doing it page by page, going across the pattern. And I'm just picking a colour, working all that colour in, and then picking another colour, working all that colour in. So that is that. It's coming there. I actually found out that I don't like Max Color. This is taking forever, I'm finding, because it's Max Color. There is so many like ninja stitches and everything like that. It's just, oh, it seems to be dragging. So with that one, I did 773 stitches on a stitching shelf. All right, my next one, which, let's see if I can undo this one. This one is my biggest piece that I'm working on because it is a total of 999 stitches by 720 stitches. I can't really open it up much, but you'll see what I mean. Oh, I still have a needle in it. I don't know why. And my waist thread's still sitting there because I'm still working on this one. So this one is A World of Disney. This is by Ziana Cross Stitch on Etsy. I'm a massive Disney fan. I love Mickey Mouse. So, and this one is done on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And this is one of my oldest ones. I actually started this in 2018. And I haven't done a lot. But it's huge. And I've also just commissioned my dad to make me some new scroll frames. So next year is my big birthday. I turn the big 50 next year. Yeah, dreading that one. But for my birthday next year, my husband and my parents are all putting in to buy me one of the Gus Creations floor stands. So I'm very excited for that one. So I've already asked him for prices and I'm on the list. I think he said up to, I think it's 3 or 4 month wait at the moment. But anyway, but my birthday's not till the end of the year. So, but in saying that, I've then asked my dad who, in Australia, we have these things called the men's shed. And they're for people that have retired and just still want to associate with other people, like have chats and stuff like that. I think they do it twice a week. They go out there for a couple of hours to this big shed and they can build stuff and make stuff with wood, and they've got all these tools and everything. So my dad goes to that. So while he was up here the other day, I asked him if him and his guys at the men's shed could make me some scroll frames, some big scroll frames, larger scroll frames that are going to fit this 999 stitches wide piece of work that I'm working on, this Disney one. So he's making me 4. So I'm very excited. So one of the guys down there is actually a woodwork teacher, so that he thinks he's going to be able to make them for me. So in the meantime, I've still got it in my Q-snap, but this is my Disney one. And so far on this one, I'm still working on this one. I've only done 120 stitches of this one. Can you see that? So yeah, I'm still just working up in this green border up the top. Again, waste threads. Yeah, green border at the top, and then I'll work down into the page. But it's really cute. That's just it all tucked up. see it. So again, I think once I get it onto a bigger scroll frame and I'm going to be able to see the whole thing, I think that'll prompt me more to want to stitch more, because I'll be able to go across each way, hopefully. But in the meantime, it has to stay on this until then. But as you can see, it is huge. It's massive. I'd love to work some more on that one. So yeah, at the moment I've only done 127 stitches, but I've got to get some more work done onto that one. All right, the next one is my Sunday project. So this one I work on it every Sunday. In total, I did, over the last 3 weeks, I did 1,394 stitches, and it is Heaven and Earth Designs again, The Amazing Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart. And this is just the regular colours. So not max colours, just the regular colours. And I'm still loving this one. 25 count, 1/1 full cross. So I'm working on this one today. I'll undo this so you can see it better. Now I can't remember if I said when I finished the last page, but I finished another page. I can't remember if I said that in the last one, but anyway, this is where I'm up to now. Oh, again, I'm not much organised today because I've still got all the waste threads hanging over, but there we go. So starting the next page, I actually started doing it, I think it's called Royal Rose method. And I was doing like sort of my own version where I was parking over this way. Me and parking just don't work together. So as you can see, I have stitched all those threads in, and I've gone back to my picking the colour, stitching it all out. Picking the colour, stitching it all out. That's just the way I seem to be able to work, I think. But this is still my favourite, and I'm still loving it. It's looking so good. So this one, when you see the picture, so I'm actually up to where the zebra is there. So I'm working on this part just here, where this big zebra is. So I'll be glad when I get down into here with the blues and the polar bears and stuff. Really cute. So yeah, but at the moment just up into there. So I'm on to page 3 of that one. But yeah, I love it. It's looking so good. So yeah, that's that one. All right, what else is next? So the last one I worked on, and this is my Saturday project. This one is Dragon Race Into the Night by Rose Khan, charted by Pain Free Crafts. So this is a pain-free crafts version. It's another huge one. So this one is 850 by 631. Just slightly smaller than my Disney one. My Disney one's still my biggest. But yeah, I love this one as well. There's so many stitches in this one now, and it looks so good. So that one, again, on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And I've done I'm on to my 3rd page of this one. And this is what it's looking like now. All blues in this one. There's so many blues up in here. Again, I started stitching it like row by row, and then I just got bored. So I just went, nah, I'll stitch by colour. So I went to colour, and I stitched in all the little colours. And then I'll just, yeah, keep filling that page in. So this one, I got a total of 571 stitches completed on this one, which is great. So, as I said, total of 3,214 stitches, and my stitchy bug has definitely come back, which is great. So I'm going to definitely finish this up today, finish the video, upload it, and then I'm going to get back into my stitching. Since I haven't been here since August, I thought I'd also tell you, so my August totals, I was actually quite okay with. As I said, the last few weeks of August, like, I just did not want to stitch at all. I did a lot of sewing. I finished my quilt, And I did my crochet that I showed you last time. I did some more on that. But stitching wise, it just sort of went away. But in August, I stitched on a total of 9 projects. I didn't have any new starts, which was good. No new starts for me. I did a total of 9,441 stitches, and I stitched every day. Even if it was only like 50 stitches, I still stitched every day. So yeah, quite impressed with that. But I think that's really it. As I said, we're been busy. I'm very busy at work, but I only have 2 more weeks and then I'm off for 2 weeks, and I cannot wait. So we are starting to get ready for our holiday away down to Melbourne. So Melbourne's about, from our house, it's about 9 to 11 hours drive from our house, and we're driving down, but we're actually going to take a couple of days to get there, which will be great. So we're stopping at a town called Eden, which is right near the beach, so it'll be lovely. Hopefully it's nice weather and we can go to the beach and do all that sort of stuff. I will be taking some stitching with me and my crochet with me, because I've got to have something to do. But yeah, that's in 2 weeks time. So I'm not too sure about when my next video will be. It may be after that when we come back, but I'll definitely take some photos and stuff of our holiday and what we get up to, and I might even find some stitching shops that I can go visit and see what else I can buy. My husband's be like, yes, no. But yeah, apart from that, thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying. Thank you also for subscribing, and all the lovely comments still coming through. It's, yeah, it really makes my day watching that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you back here shortly. Bye.